Following the union of Hans Davian and Melissa Steiner in 3028, the Fedcom alliance was formed and a full-scale invasion of the Capellan Confederation was launched. In the aftermath of the Fourth Succession War, Theodore Curator foresaw that Hans Davian's appetite for conquest would eventually set his eyes on the Draconis Combine. For years, he has embarked on a tireless mission to bolster the Combine and their forces to defend against any looming conflict, to avoid the same fate suffered by the Capellan Confederation. It is now the year 3038. On the heels of avenging the death of your father Nikolai Mason, an enigmatic figure contacts you, one with a grave reminder of an outstanding debt that must be repaid.
In 2108, humanity began colonizing the stars. Their reach would eventually span a vast region of space known as the Inner Sphere. During its golden age, under the governance of the Star League, the Inner Sphere experienced unprecedented peace, prosperity, and technological advancement. But with a great rise comes a great fall. Beset by greed and mistrust, humanity splintered. The Star League crumbled. Technological advancement slowed. The great houses, each vying for supremacy, turned on one another, engaging in a series of conflicts known as the Succession Wars. Amidst this chaos, mercenaries became the proxy forces for the great houses. Numerous battlefields sprung up across the Inner Sphere, dominated by hulking war machines known as battle mechs. The year is now 3015, and these steel behemoths have become the tools of the mercenaries' trade. It's a lucrative time, yet one beset with perils of all kinds. Only the most skilled and brave among them will rise to become legend.
Precentor Dirian Sharalar Mori. Greetings, Commander. I am Precentor Shiralar Mori. You may not know me. Comstar, who knows? But I know you intimately. Your unit's exploits have been of particular interest to me, specifically your role in the death of Precentor Yamata, which I'm guessing is main quest stuff. His blood drips from your hands. If you believe your actions will be void of consequences, you're in for a rude awakening. But simply killing you would be a waste of talent and opportunity. So I bided my time, waiting for the right moment to have you make amends for this transgression. That time is now. The Fedcom alliance grows in power. The invasion of the Draconis Combine is a foregone conclusion. If Hans Davian prevails, it will trigger far-reaching consequences for the entire Inner Sphere. I cannot remain idle and allow the Federated Commonwealth to monopolise the entire star map. Of course not, that's Comstar's job. I suggest you do not dismiss this offer out of hand and force me to seek reparations for the death of Precentor Yamata in a more aggressive manner. Refuse and you find yourself no longer welcome in Comstar territory, especially Terra. I expect to hear from you soon. You will have contacted by my associate, and the details of your first assignment will be laid out for you. Do not draw this out, Commander. We'll accept that, of course. Precentor Marshal Anastasius Vogt. A very, very famous man. Or he will be. Hello, Commander. I am Precentor Marshal Anastasius Vogt. You have made a wise decision. Given Sharalar Mori's powers of persuasion, I knew you would elect to opt in. She is adept at knowing when to wield a scalpel or a hammer to move pieces on the game board in the direction she desires. There is also ground to cover, and time is an enemy we must contend with. The future of the Draconis Combine will be decided in the coming months. Helping ensure it avoids oblivion will square your debt with your unit incurred following the death of Precentor Yamata. I inherited this unresolved issue from my predecessor. I have no wish to see you killed. If you fulfill your contract, I will happily wipe your slate clean of any debt, but not a moment before. It is vital you do not speak on your pact with us to anyone. The Coordinator's disdain for mercenary units is well known. If your identity is revealed, you will be in great danger. You will be killed by Combine forces loyal to Takeshi before I lift a finger to have to silence you. Now, with those unpleasantries out of the way, your course has been set. You'll travel to the Devian Military District, one of the prefecture capitals of the Draconis Combine. Once there, you'll be contacted by Taishu Michi Noketsuna, Diren's newly appointed warlord. He will be your primary handler for the duration of this contract. In order to satisfy us, you need to satisfy him. Head to Diren Jump Point. Good luck, Commander. Serve us well. Okay, Right, mission briefing. Taishu Michi Noketsuna. Commander, I am Taishu Michi Noketsuna, warlord of the Devian Military District. I am pleased Mori has contacted you to aid us in the cause. I know in doing so you face a great risk courtesy of the short-sighted edict handed down by the Coordinator. Thanks to the tremendous foresight of Gunji no Kanrai Theodore Kurita, his calculated move to allow Rassel Hague its independence created a buffer state that would deny a full-scale invasion by the Lyrian Commonwealth. But in doing so, great pressure has been placed upon Diren as it borders both halves of the Fedcom alliance. There is no time to mince words. Davion will bring down the hammer upon Diren. This is ground zero for the oncoming storm, with 2 star nations set to pour through our borders. We must halt the Davion thrust as much as we can. If we can buy time, there is a plan in place to push them into a war of attrition that could give us a ray of hope. I am folding you into the 5th Amphibian Light Assault Unit, along with their General Kent Gerber, the Combine's very own mercenary security group exempt from the Death to Mercenaries Edict. Gerber is aware of the arrangement, pleased to have the extra manpower at his disposal. This is a trial run to see how well you fit into this group. There is no time to spare. Davion forces have already hit our shores. We need to get you into a mech and onto the battlefield immediately. The Davion forces have landed on our shores and captured a base belonging to the 9th Sunjang Academy Cadre inside the city of Karp. Link up with Gerber's 5th Amphibian, retake the base, and drive out the Davion raiders in the process.
Commander, support the 5th Amphibian in repelling these Davion raiders. Demonstrate that bringing you into the fold was not a miscalculation.
Good to have you on board, Commander. Adding your type of firepower will help us drive these Fedcom rats out of here before they infect this whole damn place. So bound up to the rally point and dig in.
Be alert, Commander. I am tracking multiple enemy Lyran mechs on the axis of approach.
New target, Orion.
Contact! Enemy fire! Light them up! they're welcome. Burn through them and retake the base.
Target acquired.
chances.
This conflict has yet to truly begin. Do not allow arrogance to get the better of you.
Target down. Gambit, I have identified another wave of Lyran forces converging on the AO.
Copy. All units, get on them and send them packing! Rats know they can't hold the base. Suppress their fire!
Cowardly act. Make them pay.
Acquired. New target, Shadowhawk. Target acquired.
work to be done, but that's a damn good start.
Tremendous work, Commander. I see you will be a great asset for the Combine moving forward. Preserve your strength and energy. You will need it.
Acquiring your services is already paying off. Small victories may not mean much in the grand scheme of things, but any inch we can deny Davian and his death squads offers a glimmer of hope. You gelled with the 5th Amphibian well. The Gerber is pleased to have you in their ranks. Continuing to fight with them should do well to shield you from the death to mercenaries edict the Coordinator stubbornly clings to. He has a penchant for short-sighted ignorance. You're on a fixed timeline now, Commander. Make any necessary repairs or refits. The next assignment promises to be unforgiving. You will need to be battle ready at all times. Head to the jump point. Vega awaits. Your strength and resolve will be pushed to their breaking point.